Panda Guy, and I'm here again with another video trying to cover basically why you shouldn't be healing in Pompeii event. And I feel like this is pretty obvious, but I mean, to some people, they don't really understand. RVR isn't out yet, and it's just not really understandable to a lot of people. And I'm gonna go over here why you shouldn't heal in the Pompeii event, and if you do it on low scales, like 1 day minimum maybe. And I'm gonna use this comment from another video, for example. I'm gonna read it out here. So if you're watching Mr. Fiddle, thank you, because this is a good argument. He says, I agree with you. It's definitely not worth using your heals in a Pompeii event. If DLS RVR is anything like ROK's RVR, which is Rise of Kingdoms, the event will probably last for weeks, if not a whole month. And the healing speed ups will definitely be needed if you're pushing forward with capturing zones, field battling, reinforcing, etc. Another team will probably be kicking themselves when they find out that they're low on speeds and spending a good chunk of it on Pompeii events. And if you guys don't understand, he's basically explaining how in ROK, what happens is whenever you have an RVR, which is, region versus region, kingdom versus kingdom, whatever, I think it's 8 alliances are thrown on an empty map, and you're basically forced to battle towards the middle. And it's you're basically building your flags, building your forts, and progressing through zones, having to battle your way through checkpoints. Like I don't forget what they're called, but yeah, checkpoint, right? You have to battle your way through checkpoints, and it's basically just a huge war, and people don't really understand the implications that they get themselves into by spending all these speed ups. Even if they think they have a lot right now, oh, my region's been out for so and so long, I have all these speed ups saved, so what? I don't fight on the field constantly. The only reason you should be feeling that way is if you're planning to quit sometime soon and you really don't care what happens to your speed ups and you just want to battle it out for like a last time. And I'm gonna kind of go over some stuff I wrote down. And I think this doesn't apply to whales, right? If you're willing to just burn your money into a trash, that's fine with you. And I'm going to mention this, right? We can look at the Pompeii rewards. The rewards are all right. So as the winner, you get a ton of XP. You get, 500 gems. You get some guild currency. You get some teleports. And you get some legendary hero rank badges. I also want to mention that the rewards that you get are half for the loser. And that basically means that your rewards, their value is half of what it actually is, being the fact that you're using all these speed ups. You got to consider, especially if the loser isn't using all these speed ups versus you just spraying your speed ups down. And even if they are, it's literally pointless. It's pointless. There's no reason you're burning through so many speed ups. You see these rewards, and this top winner reward right here is only if you reach 15,000 points. And I want to say, like, a lot of people won't reach it unless you're constantly battling on the field. You have enough troops to go through. And I don't find it worth burning through possibly weeks of speed ups to get 10 relics, which, I mean, it's good, but a lot of people don't have the troops, especially this early out of beta and all that kind of stuff, to burn through this. And like I said, your rewards are literally halved for the enemy. So the value of your rewards, if they're worth, like, I got a comment saying they're worth the great value of 30k gems. If they're worth that, the enemy's rewards are also worth 15k for losing. They can literally do zit, fight it out a bit, do nothing, and then they get their rewards. So I'm just saying, not worth it at the end of the day. Let me read this. So, like, I wrote this down, and it says RVR is worth. It's not 1 hour, right? Like, region versus region won't be 1 hour event. This is literally for 1 hour, and you're burning through probably weeks, months of speed ups in your alliance. And guys, I want to say, I don't have to do this. I'm just trying to help people. And some people are hating on me for this, but I don't get it. And it's just, I'm here to help you guys. Like, I don't have to do this. I could literally just lead you astray and let you guys screw yourself over. So when RVR does come, it'll be easy for me to just burn through my speed ups while you guys are struggling, right? Like, I can fight it out because I have the speed up saved. I'm not wasting my speed ups in this event, which is mostly for fun. Like, you're supposed to be just learning strategies, building off of that. And I don't know. I feel like if you burn through these speed ups, you basically lost Pompeii. Like, I had PLW, the alliance I faced yesterday, apparently were mocking me in their Discord for what I said, and that I'd be crying when I was using my speed ups in RVR, which doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, guys, something happened. I had to cut footage, but I was basically saying that it just doesn't make sense that they were mocking me. And I mean, like, I'm being chill about everything, right? Like at the end of the day, I was just going in there, and we had it was an off time for our bigger members, so we went into a different time zone just so our smaller members who are in different time zones can get on. So I mean, it wasn't really a big deal. Like, we lost, but I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like we won because we just burnt through a ton of people's speed ups, which, I mean, like, and the thing is, I don't know, like, it's just stupid. I just don't get that. I feel like the only point of burning through all your speed ups into this, like, just little mock war event is nothing. I mean, it's really just an ego event. I feel like unless you're trying to stroke your ego, it doesn't make sense. And I want to mention again, this doesn't really apply to massive spenders who basically don't understand the value of speed ups for either free to play or a no spender or a low spender or just anything, right? Like, these speed ups are weeks, months, like, and it matters for the smaller guys, but for, you know, big monster players, they don't really understand how much speed ups for lower people are, and they think, oh, well, these are good value for me. Yeah, maybe they're good for you. You can burn through your speed ups, but a lot of these players who are burning through their heals are only doing it because they don't get action on the normal map and all that kind of stuff, and just think that it's, you know, it's fine, which, I mean, that's up to you, but I'm really just trying to give advice and say it's not worth it. Like, I'm trying to give you guys reasons so you know not to do it. Like, if you're going to go to war, you're screwing yourself over. You're not going to have speed ups, and if you do, you're going to have way less than you could have, you know? I don't know. I mean, a battle that I'm going to fight, I could fight for, let's say, 1 day in an RVR compared to an alliance who's burnt all these speed ups in Pompeii and only have an hour that they could fight, right? Like they literally are giving you the edge. And unless you're a mass money alliance, I don't feel like you have a say in talking, like, you know, stepping in here. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And especially if you're an older region, you have less of a value on speed ups, and you just don't understand how much of an effect it'll have in a big sized event like that, especially when you have alliances that are going to be allying with other regions. Like you've seen this if you've played Rise of Kingdoms, you understand how this works and how big of an implication this is, and how stupid it is to, like, be burning your speed ups in a little small event that comes every 2 weeks. This comes every 2 weeks. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But basically, this video is just to tell you, you know, save your speed ups. The future altercations when RVR does come out, it's really gonna just impact you in a really negative way. And I mean, a lot of players don't understand now what it can do to you, and they haven't played Rise of Kingdoms. I honestly haven't even played a lot of Rise of Kingdoms. I played maybe like a few weeks maximum, but I still understand how big of an impact that'll have on the long run, right? Like, unless you are a short time player, you're just trying to have your burst of fun before you quit, then yeah, I get it. But if you're in this game for the long run, you really don't want to waste your speed ups there. It's only going to hurt your progress. And if someone else is saying otherwise, I honestly recommend you to just ignore it. Like, there's no merit to this. Also, guys, well, that's basically the end, but I wanted to give a little comment to the people who are hating on me. And, you know, it's pretty cool because I think I'm trying to have a mindset like Mr. Beast, if you guys know him, and he said, if you don't have haters, you're basically irrelevant. And, you know, that meant a lot to me, because it's like, you know, if you really are going out of your way to hate and brag about it, it's a small victory like that, which is a big victory to your alliance. And at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun. I'm just trying to have fun. And this is my little, I would call it like more like a vlog, right? Like, I'm just telling you guys and telling you just what kind of troubles my alliance is going through during a Pompeii, why we might lose. I will say, maybe I didn't take it as good as I should have, but I mean, yeah, I control 7 accounts at the same time. It's not easy. It's really frustrating, but it's fun. I love challenging myself, and that's what's so good about games like these. Challenging yourself. There's nothing more fun than that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the tips are useful. If your alliance members need to hear this, let them know. Send them this video and make sure they know just how negative it is to be burning your speed ups on an event like this. And especially if they're universal speed ups, you should be using that on research. Like, it's one thing to spend your healing speed ups into a stupid event like that, which, I mean, like, I enjoyed the event, but I'm not going to use my speed ups on it. I'm going to get my free rewards without using anything except for my time. So I don't know. You guys have a good day though. Peace out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this knowledge strokes your brain a bit. Peace out.